Hello, everyone. My name is Corey Gray, and I'm presenting to you all why you should be motivated as a teacher to be more actively involved in your community. Um, think for a minute. When you're driving around or you're traveling, do you ever notice the community that you're passing by? Do you ever take a look at the people who are there, the schools, the stores, even the roads? How does this community look and appeal to you? As a teacher, we should look into those communities as well, as far as job placement, as far as what amenities do they provide for families, or what kind of amenities do they provide for me. Is it the best community for me professionally? That's a big thing. So we should look into how we can impact our community and how our community can impact us. So, for starters, what is a community? The Oxford Dictionary describes community as a group of people living in the same place and having particular characteristics in common. A quick example is Bob Jones. We are a community of believers. We are a community of people focused on education. And as teachers or educators, we have a huge focus on education. And we want to be the best we can. Speaking of being the best we can, as far as being future builders and motivating students, our teacher efficacy is something that we need. Teacher efficacy is basically the belief that teachers can and will be successful through their confidence, through their hard work, their collaboration, and dedication to the students and the community. With a high level of teacher efficacy, we can make some real change in a student's life in and outside the classroom. For example, if we have high teacher efficacy, we can motivate students to become the next inventors, the next politicians, businessmen, or even just becoming good overall people by being good role models as teachers. Every mover and shaker of the world was once a student. Um, Unfortunately, some communities do not have the same access. Their socioeconomic status may be low overall in their economy and uh, in their community, uh, with their resources and even with their hires at schools. So it's important that we take advantage of the places that we do land in and how we can positively impact that place. Because unfortunately, like I mentioned, some communities don't have the same chances to be great due to many factors. So with along with teacher efficacy, we need to know that students' academic growth is important, and our performance is rated on their performance. So as the better the students do, the better we are regarded as teachers, um, which is great. But I want you guys to understand that sometimes you may not get the same results with the standardized test that you would get. You might not get the same results out of a student on a standardized test that you would if you were to motivate that student outside of the classroom to do their best in class so then they could do better on the test. For example, I remember in school, some people weren't great test takers, but they were great athletes. So some teachers would try to apply some of their athletic prowess to how can they approach their schoolwork, and they became better. But that's only by being active in the community, by coaching and mentorship, that that student was able to become better. So, like I mentioned just now, teaching and coaching, mentorship, all that stuff goes hand in hand when it comes to building good students and building a good community. We can also look into volunteer work, volunteering at your local soup kitchen, um, working with the homeless. Uh, Habitat for Humanity was something that was really big at my school. Um, we can even help by having fundraisers and doing toy drives for kids in the winter months so they can have a Christmas and make their dreams come true, and which is very important. Also, we should be involved in our local government and see which candidates can support us teachers and support the needs of us teachers the best way. We get behind those people and create organizations so we can be better equipped to be teachers, and that way we can help our students and then we help the community. Um, and even with local government, we can help in local business. We can conduct fundraisers or use local restaurants to provide food for certain events we have at school. That way we can boost our local economy. Say there's a t-shirt business, the school can ink a deal with the t-shirt business to make t-shirts for the school, and then we all can have nice shirts and that business can grow, all part of community building. And as teachers, we can get involved in that and help everyone out and look nice while doing it. um, and then on top of all of that, teachers also need to be involved with parents, and the parent-student relationship can create a good parent-student-teacher relationship for the community. Studies show that parents who are more involved in their students' life or are more involved in their children's life, those kids do better. They do well in school. And as teachers, we can build that bridge. And if we have good families helping good students, we can have a good overall community together. Um, so, in conclusion, with all that being said, there's many things, many factors we can get involved in to help out our communities, to positively impact our communities. We as teachers, we need to find ways to uh, make relationships more impactful, so that it can create a domino effect amongst peers, amongst our superiors, and like I said, the main resource, the students. If we can impact our students positively, we can affect parents positively, and we can overall affect the community positively. And if we can do that, then we have a great chance of doing what I what I want you guys to do, what I want myself to do, is to get more actively involved in the community outside of class. The classroom is already another monster, so we'll deal with that as we deal with that. But I do think it's important that we have a balance. So we have good classroom etiquette, good classroom management and behavior, and we can also apply that in our community so we can build a safe environment for our students to learn and grow in the best way possible, because they're young and they need all the help they can get in the world we live in. So, in conclusion, I believe that teachers, we already are required to do a lot more than the average person, I say, but we can use those above average skills and that above average mindset to ensure that our future is bright. I hope this has been helpful I hope this has been helpful for you all, and I hope that you all remain motivated. And when we all get to the level that we want to be in life as educators, remember to stay motivated outside the classroom to impact the community positively. Thank you, and y'all be blessed.